Okay, imagine you're growing a plant. A few leaves turn brown or start to rot. What do? You'd probably just trim off the bad parts, right? You wouldn't throw the entire plant away. That would be ridiculous. But here's where humans get a little strange. The moment we get stuck in negative thinking, we act like the whole plant is ruined. One bad thought, and suddenly we're convinced our brain is broken, that we're broken. Or worse, we abandon ourselves. If our brain really was that plant, it's like we'd grab an axe and chop the whole thing down instead of just tending to the part that needs care. We know that doesn't make sense, so let's look at what's actually happening in our minds. Researchers estimate that we have thousands of thoughts every single day, most of them fleeting and many of them negative. But here's the important part. Negative thoughts aren't proof that your brain is broken. They're part of an ancient survival system. Our ancestors who noticed danger first, the rustle in the bushes, the strange smell, were the ones who survived. Our brains evolved to focus on what might go wrong, because that focus kept us alive. When you're stressed or feel unsafe, this negativity bias kicks into overdrive. It's your brain's way of saying, hey, pay attention, something might be wrong here. Here's an interesting fact about neurons in our brain. They love repetition. The more often you think a particular thought, like I suck at this or I always mess things up, the stronger the pathways for that thought become. It's like a trail in the woods that gets clearer every time someone walks on it. Eventually, your brain takes that route automatically, without even asking if you want to go there. So when you're stuck in negative thinking, it's not because you're stubborn or weak. You're just following a well-worn trail that your brain has carved out through repetition. This is why telling yourself to just think positive feels impossible. Now, before you go back to that plant analogy and start imagining mental scissors to trim your neurons, stop right there. When it comes to your brain, we don't cut or rip things out. The brain doesn't work like that. Instead, we grow new paths. We redirect. We use the incredible power of neuroplasticity, your brain's ability to grow and rewire itself throughout your entire life. Think of it like a garden that's always under construction. The key isn't to destroy the old negative pathways. They'll fade on their own when you stop feeding them, like weeds that dry up when you stop watering them. The goal is to grow healthier pathways that are so much easier and more rewarding to take that your brain naturally prefers them. Here's how you can start cultivating this mental garden. 1. Catch the thought. Don't judge it. When a negative thought pops up, like, I'm so stupid, don't fight it or shame yourself. Just notice it and say, oh, that's my brain's old survival script. It's like spotting a dying leaf. You don't panic, you just notice and decide how to care for it. 2. Redirect with small, specific reframes. Instead of forcing fake positivity, I'm amazing when you don't believe it, shift the narrative slightly. I made a mistake, but I can learn from this. Or, this is hard, but I'm figuring it out. Every time you do this, you're planting a healthier seed, one thought at a time. 3. Practice gratitude or solution thinking. Every time you focus on a small win, notice something you're grateful for, or ask yourself, what's one thing I can do next? You're watering the new growth. Over time, these pathways become stronger and more automatic than the negative ones. 4. Create mental reps. Repetition strengthens your brain's pathways, like roots growing deeper. Spend 5 minutes a day practicing new thoughts, or visualizing yourself staying calm and confident. The more you do it, the more natural it feels. Remember, care for the plant. Don't chop it down.